dare you lose your job over here?
Can you see the duck?
When we get to it later.
Oh yeah, I'll slam him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure I throw him.
As long as he doesn't have any black eyes.
We'll give him a bit of a body slam. Yeah,
That's what he gets for being big.
Yeah.
I did jiu-jitsu when I was about 15, probably for a year. I did it at the local club there, and I remember there was this one kid who, his dad was the trainer there, and the kid's name was Harry. He would just murder anyone at the time. He was so skilled, it was just freaky, and also like the nicest kid ever. So we just stayed connected in all these years. I stopped doing jiu-jitsu not long ago, maybe when I was like 17, 16, stopped, and obviously Harry kept going, and now he's been doing this for like 15 years. He's qualifying for the Commonwealth Games next year, competing. He's Australia's #1 under 90 kilo judo player.
Yeah, you actually look like a full-on weapon. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it's scary. He's even got the buzz cut for it as well. I'm like, Christ.
And I just want to stop you there for 1 second, because I have two very important announcements. One that I think you guys really need to know at this point. So the first one is that at this point, Mitch just thinks that it's an even playing field and it's all fine. But what he doesn't know is that I actually had messaged Harry earlier on and said, look, my mate's coming down. He's a 100 kilo bodybuilder. Can you give him a bit of a scare? And Harry was all about it. I basically just said, just fuck him up. This is my best mate. I just said, just ruin him. So Mitch, if you're watching this, it's because I hate you. All right, it's just because of that. The second thing is just to give a quick shout out to Cuts as well. They've just dropped this brand new half zip Sherpa fleece. It's just the comfiest thing I've ever worn. I'm loving that. As well as this blue crew neck, which is also just sick. And as always, the white tees. If you guys need minimalist t-shirts, like Cuts is your go-to. You can also get 15% off if you use my code, or the link is in the description. And now you guys know that it's a little bit of an uneven playing field. Anyway, back to the video.
So what I was going to get you to do was just like a small sort of workout, like a kind of circuit type thing where it's just sort of basically judo oriented.
Yep.
It's a lot of core strength involved, explosive power, balance, that sort of shit.
Yep.
And then from there, we'll let you guys have a bit of a rest, and then we can go to the club and I'll teach you to throw each other around.
Done.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play table tennis.
Alright, so you guys are pretty much equally free, aren't you? Like there's nothing, there's pretty much nothing.
I am, except I got a pretty average knee, so I can't load up my knees too much.
Right. So what we'll do, if you can do these from your feet, that's ideal. If you can do it from the feet, you only have to do 6. Just all the way down. And all the way up.
I've never seen them done that way. I was like, is he going to lower himself to the ground or what's going
You can do them
on?
on your feet, then you can do them on your knees, but that means you have to do 10.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You got to do 10 pistol squats, and you just
Perfect.
you just do 10 each leg. If you're having trouble, just don't go too hard. You all know what box jumps are? Just same thing, just do 10 then. Just up. You can use the wall if you want it. Down.
I need a replacement for this because this will literally. We're second exercise in and we already need to make some adjustments. Maybe swap that for bicep curls.
We got ball slams. Grab a ball that suits you, just against the wall, and you just gotta try and use your whole body to rotate because you want to be activating your core and just. So do 10 of them one side and then 10 of them the other side. And the last one is just a stabilizer one for your shoulders. It's just 10 push-ups for each side. So you'll be doing 20 all up.
Yep.
How do you guys go with kettlebell swings?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Kettlebell swings alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many swings?
Just do 10 actually. Cool. So that's the workout.
Alright. And then, so how many rounds are we doing?
3 to 5.
Round
Nice.
Oh, that'll be one.
Was your back about to break as well?
I'm going for the knees.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm going. That's the best 3 pumps of my life. Yeah, that was very spine.
That's 10?
That's it. Try and make it really rotate really rotate your body. Try and slam as hard as you can. You don't have to bring it all the way up.
Yeah. But my balance is completely cooked.
Alright, that's it.
Absolutely not.
Left
side that's not like that.
And then you're so bad at this. Oh, what the fuck?
That's alright.
Trying to explode up again. Alright. Whoa, this is deceptively difficult.
I reckon I can do another 2. Yeah. I reckon that's in me. I reckon 5, you're actually dreaming.
Do you want to have a longer rest? Are you guys right? Yeah.
I will take that if you're offering if you're offering the longer rest. It's 11.
Easier to second that one. Like second time round. That shit helps. That's fucked.
I would do 6. Yeah. But yeah, usually, yeah. 5. Yeah, 5 or 6.
Animal.
Get you to try these on. Yeah, maybe you try the white one, I'll try the black one.
Wow. Starting to get a little bit nervous.
So we'll go over just a few, I guess, the basic rules when it comes to judo.
So how you win in a judo match is basically you can either get someone to tap out, so you kind of choke, strangle, or arm lock them. You can hold them down for 20 seconds, pinned on their back, or you can throw them. Now, if you throw someone flat on their back, that's called an Ippon, which is like the equivalent of a knockout in boxing. If you throw someone and they land on their side, it's considered a wazari, which is like a half score, and that means the match keeps going. So 2 wazaris equal an Ippon. So matches are usually quite short. The time limits are 4 minutes. But if the scores are even, or if nothing's happening after the 4 minutes, then we go on to golden score, and that's just, it'll go as long as it has to. So your right hand on the collar, and then you'll have your left hand just on the sleeve. You're going to step your right foot in like that, in between his legs. You've got to pull this arm up like you're elbowing someone behind you. All right, now let go of the collar grip. And put your arm under his armpit and sort of hold it like you're doing a bicep. That's it. Okay, now you've got to turn and face me, bending down low. Now all I want you to do is just lift him off the ground. So that's the basic mechanics of the throw. So he's going to grab my collar. So I'm going to pull at the same time I come in. I'm going to grab him and I really try and pinch your arm with my arm. Then I'm going to come in, I'm going to bend my legs and I throw him. Okay, so we'll do it one more time.
Actually felt quite nice. This is what you'll be doing to all the girls this weekend.
Actually, cross. Don't worry too much about being close as much as just making sure your hips are under his and across. That's it. Nice. Yeah. Good. Square. And then I'm landing.
You know what's so scary? He's doing that at like not even a quarter speed, and I'm going, I feel the power of it. I'm going, oh fuck.
So now what we'll do is we'll teach you guys a rolling strangle or a bow and arrow choke. It's off a failed seoi attempt. Say he goes for a seoi. So go for it.
I'm there.
He goes for a seoi and he fails and he'll drop to his knees. He's in a pretty bad position here because if you can see, I've got the collar and it's under his chin. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to step over, I'm going to grab his leg and I'm going to roll and I'm turning his body into a bow and arrow. Roll! And then I trap that arm so he can't do anything with that hand and then it's just about...
Oh wow.
Okay, now Zach, you're going to get the collar here. Grab under his, with your right hand. So grab under his chin, pop your left leg over. So that's it. But you still got to face this way. Now what you got to do is with your left hand. Now what you got to do is you got to try and poke your head through this hole here.
Okay.
That's it. Nice. That's it. Nice. Keep rolling.
Away. That's it, nice, okay? Now, your eyes open.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Now when you're ready, just put it on.
Like that?
Pull. Nice.
Yeah, right.
I let him,
That leg.
but
That was cool. Well,
Can you do it to me quicker?
in a match, okay, yeah.
maybe not. Maybe not like that crazy. But just,
So one thing that people like to do, because they reckon it's a good idea, is they try and tuck their chin in.
yeah.
Right? They try and tuck their chin in thinking they're going to save themselves from a choke. So what we do, and again it's nasty, but you actually whip, and it doesn't feel nice, you whip that under here, yeah, and it happens quite fast. Yep, and then when I'm ready, grab this leg, just roll through, and then it's on. I mean, realistically from here, I can take all the time in the world. He's not going anywhere, so I can stay here if I want. But yeah.
Sit back. Check the phone. Just chill.
And then just put it on.
Oh, that's so good.
Don't love it too much, Jumbo.
This is how you lose your job. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, and grab his leg here. That's better. Yep. When you're ready. Yep. Yep. That's all right. Hold on to the leg.
Is that his spot there?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the spot.
And then I'll just.
Oh.
Now this arm is gonna grab his arm and go behind his head. So aim for all the way behind his head.
Like that?
Yep. Now just you sort of push with that hand and pull with this hand. Yeah. Don't be in a rush to choke him.
You ready, Jumbo? Flip him over. And you choke him.
Okay. So this is called, very intimate, but this is obviously I've got back control. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lie on our side. Yep. Then what I'm gonna do is I wanna try and keep his back on the floor and kick my legs out. So this leg is got a hook behind his leg and this foot comes onto the ground.
Yeah.
I'll then kick him and get out from under him. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk my legs around. I'm gonna keep his back on the mat, and then what I do is I'm just gonna crank his neck.
What is that leg doing there as well?
He's just sitting there like, take me. When I heard him just like moving around, slithering around on the floor, I was like, fuck this.
This is comfortable. I actually like this.
Come on. Over under. So
Oh, yeah.
seatbelt grip. Yep, then pull him towards you. Get him onto his back. That's it. Now when you're ready, just apply pressure. Hooks in. That's it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring him onto his back.
Oh, fuck.
That's it. Yeah, you ready to tap?
The worst part of that was you just breathing in my ears.
This hold down is just called Kesa for short. Now what it is I'm going to have my arm around his head. I'm going to hold his arm this way and just tuck it close to his body. Now what I can do is, you watch, I can actually turn the pressure up just with my leg. I keep everything tight. I keep my hips off the ground, so I'm not sitting on the ground. Keep my hips off the ground, and I'll just slowly.
Wow.
Yeah.
What your aim is, come close and see. Can you see the dots?
Can you see the dots?
And bring his rib cage up.
Like that, yeah.
If you can see the dots.
I can do nothing.
I feel so helpless.
Now when you're ready, what you got to do is you just got to sort of keep him tight. Try and fold his body into you.
Yeah, see, that's the stuff.
the one little beep.
So don't lean back, sort of make him crunch into you.
Like that?
That's it, that's better. Yeah. Another way you can do it as well, if you know you're doing it right,
Yeah.
is you can actually do the counting test. So, start counting. Keep counting.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
13, 14, yeah.
I usually don't fight people that are shorter than me. This is fun. Okay. Bend my legs.
Let's do that one again.
Okay. I'm gonna grab around the waist.
That was the quickest thing I've ever seen. Is there a way we can spar without, like wrestle without actually going from feet? Can you go from like...
On your knees.
Yeah, to reduce impact?
like you can wrestle. So what you can do, if you guys want to wrestle, what you can do, start on your knees, and it's basically you just try and put each other in like the hold downs that I taught you just before. So you've both got to be on your knees, and it's basically the winner is who can put the other one on their back.
Okay.
So we'll ignore jiu-jitsu for a second. So guard doesn't matter. So you know, like if you're on our knees, and if you push me onto my butt, it's still going. But if I get to my back, it's over. Yep.
So
if we get to a position where we're pushing, and then you get my back here, you keep wrestling as well.
Okay, so let's do best of three.
Best of three.
Winner versus Harry. Mitch is very competitive. That's unfair. Winner versus you?
Yeah, sure. You can grab the legs. You can grab the legs. No chokes.
No jokes?
No chokes. Just try and put each other on each other's back. Hey. Oh. Keep going, yo. He's on his stomach. He's on his stomach.
That's it, that's the best of three.
Ah, my head. The good thing about this though is I get to watch what's about to happen. See this? Already, battle scars.
Hey. He's so strong. Oh. Now, watch from around that side. Do is you bring him this way.
Yeah. Fuck. That's impressive, well done.
I mean, dude, you did well. I'm like, oh, he's strong.
Yeah. You can see the resistance.
No, good, mate.
That's good. Do you want a jumper?
Fuck.
I'm sore.
Oh.
I'm extremely sore. Well, thank you for having us, man. I don't
thank
know
you.
how you do this all the time.
Yeah. Great difficulty.
Let's cook this. All right, guys, that is it. That is it from us. Harry, is there anywhere people can find you on social media, on Instagram, Facebook?
Yeah. So just jump on my Facebook, Harry Casa.
Yeah.
You can come to Peninsula MMA, Peninsula Jiu-Jitsu, or Mornington Judo is where we are at the moment. Or you can go to Adrenaline Gym in Mornington. That's where we started off.
Done. You can find him there if you guys want to get beaten to a pulp like we did today. But no, that was good. I think we need to go home and recover.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gabriel, tell them what to do.
Stay massive.
Thanks.
Fresh cut in the denims, all these sexy jeans in my section, and slide into your DMs in the PM and the AM. Then I slide into your feelings when you see just what I'm saying.